YouTube, what it do? Back with another video, fresh out the gym. You know what I'm saying? Definitely been a long day. I put that grind in from goddamn sundown to sundown. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think I came home until, I don't got my watch on, but I don't know about it. 9 maybe, 8 something, 9 something. I'm just now getting out the gym 5 minutes ago. And it's 10:30, 10:40 Pacific time. But y'all just gonna have to watch me eat. I don't give a damn today. We're gonna keep it real and raw. It is what it is. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I ain't had no more protein for meal prep, so I just got rice, veggies, and some sardines mixed up with some sriracha in that joint. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Shit buzzing. But like I said, yeah, I'm gonna keep this shit raw. I ain't got much energy. Told y'all I might drop 2 videos tonight. I probably won't do that because I got some packages I need to open up after this. I'm gonna check them out. Finish up this food and you know, regular programming for the night. A nigga is throwing out some big ass steaks over there though. I'm talking about Angus fat boys. You dig? But damn, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, it was chest day today. Good chest day. Good chest day. Got some bear crawls at the end to wrap up the session. I usually do push-ups, but I said I'm gonna do bear crawls just so I can get that good isolation on both sides of the pec muscle. Very good workout, man. I'm gonna talk a little bit about test, not testosterone, not TRT, nigga, none of that shit, nigga. I'm natty as a motherfucker. Tests. You know, life is a test in itself, in general. Damn, I got rice and shit flying out. Hold on, let me take another bite and then we're gonna get into it. I can't be nobody but myself, G. Yeah, so life in itself is a test. But with that being said, I feel like if you are who you say you are, if you true to the persona that you keep up, a test shouldn't move you off your square, right? Or is this just an opinion? I don't know. I'm giving you my thoughts. So, yeah, so I could say maybe the past 2 years, I wouldn't even say that. I would say the past 2 years, I knew there were tests, but I've been getting tested long before. I just didn't even know it was a test. A manipulation tactic, if you will. You know what I'm saying? People will, you know, use manipulation tactics or gaslighting, you know, to try to pull another side out of you. You know what I'm saying? To strike that emotion in you. And I always, or when I found out they were tests, I used to think it was kind of bad. Excuse me. I always thought it was bad because, like, why would you know what I'm saying, want to test someone like that? Just for no good reason. I still think it's kind of off. But I feel like if you sending it out, you should be prepared to receive it, right? Unless you're testing for a good reason. You know, if you're testing people that's close to you for some sort of, like a trust thing. But if you're just testing people to see if they gonna lose their temper, I think that's kind of weird, in my opinion. Like, you got problems within yourself that you haven't worked out, or you projecting because you would probably react like that. And it took me a while to catch on that it was a test, just from multiple different people. And I caught on. Then it was just like a battle for power, because I'm like, well, what is this about? But I realized that it showed me that I had work to do. I needed to work on myself as a person, personal development, And while you're going through the personal development stage, the tests don't stop. They actually, when things do come your way, tests and bad days, vices that you say you quit, things of that nature, those are tests, and that is the time for you to actually prove that's your time to prove how self-developed you actually are. And once I grasped this concept, I worked on myself for years, really since like 2020, when I first found out what self-development was. You know what I mean? We all know that you need to work on yourself as a human, especially men, but you don't really understand the concept of how important it is. You don't understand that it's not just like a corny thing that, I don't know, that like philosophers or doctors or psychologists or something, that you would usually hear as a kid. Like, you don't really pay no, like, you need to work on yourself. You be like, oh, whatever. But when you grow older, you be like, okay, I understand. So once I understood, I started to work on myself. The tests kept coming, and I kept failing. And like I said in the video before, you should fail. Failure is good because it teaches you what not to do. And I'm not saying at this point in my life, if a test came my way, I would just be perfect in every aspect. No, that's not what I'm saying. But sometimes you do recognize the distance you travel or how far you've come in personal development. That's what I'm trying to say. And to those people who do test others, I think you should be very well prepared when that shit comes back your way. Especially if you haven't worked on yourself. You should not be sending out no tests. You should not be trying to trigger people. But like I said, these are the ones who are projecting. So yeah, it's not really any shots to be thrown at anyone, because I still have a lot to work on within myself. But it is a situation that I deal with personally, so I'm gonna speak about it. And it's kind of a multiple people thing, so I don't really want to pinpoint anyone specifically. But I did have an issue recently, so it sparked up the idea to make a video about it and inform some people out there that may be going through it, that necessarily don't even know that people are trying to do this. You know what I mean? They got terms nowadays for gaslighting, narcissists, and all this. That's cool and all. I don't really like to get into that toxic and all this shit. It's a funny word to use, but I just look at it, it's black and white. It's good and bad. Some good can be bad, some bad can be good. It all depends on your perspective. But what I am saying is, just go out there, work on yourself as best as you can. So when those negative emotions do come over you, or those opportunities to present the work you've done, can shine through. And it's very important, especially as you get older, because you have people that watch you, that look up to you. You may have kids, you may have younger brothers, siblings, cousins, family members, friends. You might be a mentor, you could be a teacher. You know what I mean? Anyone that's younger than you, they looking at you as an example. And for instance, if you think back to when you was a kid, remember all the things you used to soak up from the older people around you that you may not necessarily remember because you don't give it any thought. But just think back to all the things that you soaked up and all the things that you heard people talking about that glued in your head, and you went out and you reenacted whatever you heard or said. So keep that in mind too. You're not working on yourself just for yourself. You're working on it for the people that's coming up behind you, so you can give them a word of advice or some kind of wisdom to help navigate them through life, because it is tough. You're gonna go through trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? So put your best foot forward. Execute on all your plans. Stay true to yourself. Help when you can help, but always stick to your purpose first, and always remember the word of God. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, it's been a dope video. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna drop another video probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm shooting tonight, man, but we'll see y'all.